What can we expect here, guys? Chaos? Turmoil? Bloodshed?
All of the above and more, Michael. These four can't stand each other, and now they have no option but to fight to a finish.
All I know is this match will change these four men forever. You can guarantee that.
That's what.
Setting them up. This is going to be nasty. Burning hammer.
Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver.
And averting damage there.
Ooh. Fists are flying in this brutal steel cage match as these four men settle their differences once and for all.
Using the top rope to start the climb. Using every ounce of energy to make the climb up the cage.
Forearm to the kidneys. Power bomb.
Take it out at the knee.
Focus that attack at the base. Can't put together much offense with no base.
It's timing with that springboard.
Oh, he fights Jay back. Just stomping right into the face. He's certainly feeling that attack.
It's obvious that Jimmy Uso is trying to inflict as much pain as possible with that attack. Boom! Oh, what a forceful clothesline. Oh!
He's able to counter that. And here he goes, ascending up the steel cage. From the top, half and half suplex. Lights up. Clothesline. So effective. Setting them up. This is going to be nasty. Burning hammer. Wrist lock, and they'll turn it into a hurricane run. Here we go. Heads up the cage.
The summit of this steel cage is in sight, gentlemen. Kick to the body, and now looking to muscle up their opponent.
Into a dominator.
Well, there was nothing technical about that. Just pure power, plain and simple.
Victory could be close at hand, but first he's got to get himself over the top of the cage.
Dangling over the cage now. Does he have enough to get out?
He's going to ascend the cage, sitting precariously on top of the cage now. Oh, he scouted that one. Oh, Flores with good timing on the reversal.
And that failed to hit the mark.
Flores gets waylaid. Oh, no.
Oh, what a boot to the face!
Turns it around.
Boom!
Ooh, merciless looking blow. Oh, what a really great swinging neck breaker.
Placed against the turnbuckles. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Spear!
Ooh, grating across the face.
Jay averts the attack.
Snapmare. Oh, man, a face scrape with his boot. His body is showing the effects of this match.
And this is what we're talking about when we say a cage match is punishing. The cage doesn't care about leaving those battle scars, and that's what we're seeing right here.
And a heck of a DDT we just witnessed.
Wait a minute.
And did you hear the impact of that?
This is what we mean when we talk about fighting spirit. Things are about to hit another gear here.
Looking to ascend up the cage from the top rope.
Oh, and a spear! He climbed to the top of the cage, but now his choices are limited. And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
He's so close, he can taste it just a little further. You can taste victory from the top of that cage. Just need to get those feet on the floor.
That's right, time to make it down the outside of the cage.
Slipping out of the way there.
Made it all the way to the top. What to do now? And he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside.
Making his way out, his nerves might be getting the best of it.
Here we go. In for the DDT.
Lights out.
Ah, right to the back. climb up the cage.
Beginning the ascent of this steel structure.
How benevolent he is, giving these people time to take their pictures and really get a true glimpse of greatness.
He finally made it to the top of the steel cage. He's getting even closer to making an escape.
Taking his shot, looking to exit the cage now. He can taste freedom now from the very top of the cage.
All that's left is to safely make his descent.
That's right, put your ones up in the...
Here are your winners, Isaac and Hector Flores.
The former archetype and Hector Flores have escaped with a victory.
Of course, these two took the easy way.
I know you're not the cordial type these days, but you still haven't told me if you like the gift I sent you.
I've been putting it to good use. Just ask Shinsuke and Rikishi.
Nonetheless, I've been meaning to thank you.
Thank me? For what?
You did an excellent job warming up the crowd for my client's main event title defense later tonight. But more generally speaking, I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done since the Raw after Mania. When you weren't sulking away in your gym fighting nobodies, you wasted precious time going around the world searching for something that was never there. In the meantime, my client, Braun Breaker, was growing stronger, successfully defending his championship against every top competitor WWE has to offer. So I thank you, not for anything you've done, but for what you haven't done. See, when you turned down my services, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. If we had worked together, you would have dragged me down with you into your world of failure and depravity, just like you have with your sycophant, Hector Flores. Yeah, don't think I haven't noticed what you've done to him. So that's it. 2 simple words from preventing a downward professional spiral that I may have never recovered from. Thank you.
I have 2 words for you, Paul. Braun's finished. When I get back to Raw, your client will be no match for what I've become. I will take his title, bury him with that shovel, and you will be left with nothing. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
I gotta say, these conversations are getting more and more difficult.
No one's forcing you to talk to me.
No, but I feel an obligation to say something. To make sure you're okay. Look, I'm not here to say I told you so, but since we last spoke, you've lost your title. That was a direct consequence of you taking things too far.
Let me guess. But it's not too late to change.
It's not. And if you decide to make that change, I'll be waiting to support you the entire way. You have my word.
You can keep it.
I told you I'd be ready. That was a hell of a win we just pulled off.
We? Let's not get carried away. I did most of the work out there.
Still, I think we might be on to something. I've heard that we're next in line for a shot at the tag titles.
I'm focused on the WWE Championship.
Why not both? Imagine having a title belt on each shoulder. That is, if you're on board.
Actually, I'm not on board, Hector.
Okay. We can put off the tag title match.
Stop saying we. I'm not on board with going after the tag titles because I'm not on board with you. I am sick and tired of carrying you around everywhere I go like some kind of parasite, sucking every ounce of success out of my veins. Do you think I forgot that you cost me my United States title? With where I'm headed, I can't afford to have you hold me back anymore.
I was the only one who stuck around at your wrestling school. I dealt the deciding blow that set us on this path. Then I helped you terrorize SmackDown. I sold my soul for you. I thought that meant something.
That's the difference between you and I, Hector. You think I know. And I know I am done with you.
Yeah? Well, I know you'll pay for this someday. Karma's coming.
We'll see. In the meantime, I'm gonna do what I came back for, and that's win the WWE Championship. Without you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest WWE champion of the 21st century.
That's right. And I will be champion again now that I've broken every branch of the Bloodline family tree. Not to mention dropping that deadweight Hector Flores. You guys pay the electric bill, Saxton? Anyway, I'm not talking about Hector ever again. He's the past. And what I want to talk about is the future. Me beating Braun Breaker for the... What the...
We're here. You've damned yourself, turning your back on the light. Now, the darkness is coming.
We're gonna wrap things up.
Just think, in a different timeline, you and me are talking trash to each other about our upcoming tag team championship match.
I'm living in this timeline.
Oh, I know. After you and your little minion managed to steal one from the Usos, all anyone was talking about was, "Oh no, the New Day must be shaking in their boots." Instead, look at you now.
You should be counting your blessings that I dropped Hector.
I bet Hector's counting his blessings now that the Wyatt Six are after you.
Come on, you don't believe in all that smoke and mirrors.
Looked like you believed at the press conference. You left the business to become a big movie star, only to throw it all away because your ego demanded a comeback the Wyatts are about to bury 6 feet deep.
I'm not afraid of the Wyatt Six.
Not yet. See you around, if the Wyatts don't see you first.
You wanted to talk?
No, I want answers. What are you going to do about the Wyatt Six?
What do you expect me to do? Use my special WYATT 6 hotline to give Uncle Howdy a jingle and ask him to take it easy on the archetype?
I expect you to do your job. Your top act just got ambushed at a press conference.
My top act? Is that what you think you are? All you have managed to accomplish since darkening my doorstep is bullying the weak, attacking a legend, and kicking the one person who had any respect for you to the curb.
Fine. So how about you trade me to Raw? The only reason I returned to this cesspool of a company was to get my WWE Championship back from Braun Breaker. And I can't do that here.
I'm afraid running away is not an option.
Then put me in some matches and I'll show the entire world I don't run away from anything. Including some cheap scare tactics from the Wyatts.
We're underway and Joe Hendry is ready to get things rolling.
I still don't understand why everyone loses their minds whenever Joe Hendry's music hits. You know who else appears every time I call their name? My dog. That's not a talent. That's not a skill. That's obnoxious.
Yeah, I can see what's hard to understand about a man that's entertaining, good in the ring, and likes to have a good time. I can't imagine why anyone...
Now what? The Wyatt Six are a shadow the archetype can't outrun.
Uncle Howdy is in the ring.
The ringside area is surrounded with tables, as it will take putting your opponent through a table to win this match.
There are few things more satisfying than finally hearing a superstar go through a table.
Burning hammer!
And now I see some blood on Santos's face.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
And now with him going for the table, we're just in straight up appetite for destruction territory here.
Escobar on the receiving end. Taking off from the ropes.
Wielding the table like a weapon and causing chaos.
Nikki Cross is here to unleash her signature brand.
Do you need something, Truth?
I'd like not to be smacked by a shovel. I probably didn't make that clear last time.
I'm a little preoccupied with other business to waste my time on you.
That's good to hear. Wait a second. Are you a ghost? Because if you are, legally you have to tell me.
Do I look like a ghost?
I don't know. I never seen one. That's why I had to ask. But you're getting messed with by the WYATT SICKS, so I don't know what kind of supernatural stuff you've got going on.
The WYATT SICKS have not turned me into a ghost.
That's good. Being a ghost would be hard. You wouldn't be able to pick up your sandwiches. That's probably why ghosts never have picnics. What were we talking about again?
The WYATT SICKS.
Why would you bring them up? Now I'm going to have nightmares. One time, I sat in the chair that Uncle Howdy was eyeing, and that night, a strange man was standing in my bathroom. It was just my reflection in the mirror. But still, I learned my lesson. You don't mess with the Wyatts.
Well, they messed with me, and they have no idea who they're dealing with.
No, dog. They know exactly who they're dealing with. You think this is just mind games? They're trying to balance something. After everything you did to me and Rashiki and Jamie Uso, you brought this on yourself.
Bring it on. I'm not afraid.
That's cool, but you will be. Can you go stand somewhere not next to me for a little while?
The WYATT SICKS have been interfering in every one of my matches. This is an unsafe work environment.
It is the height of irony that you would complain about the safety of WWE superstars after you literally attacked a legend in his home with a shovel.
I had my reasons.
And the WYATT SICKS have their reasons for what they're doing to you.
I didn't do a single thing to them.
Well, you've done plenty. You announced your arrival on my show by breaking a man's arm. You assaulted Rikishi. You abandoned your partner. Again and again, you have gone out of your way to do the wrong thing in order to prove some kind of point.
You want to blame the victim? Fine. If you are incapable of taking care of the WYATT SICKS, I'll do it myself.
Tonga Loa has his work cut out for him tonight with a bizarre Joe Gacy.
I do not see how someone starts following Uncle Howdy when you end up looking like, oh!
The archetype from behind! What a cowardly attack!
Cowardly? Have you seen the way the WYATT SICKS have been harassing this man? Gacy and the rest of these freaks deserve everything he gives them.
What is Adrian Butler doing? This isn't a match. It's an assault.
The Wyatts have been interfering in the archetype's business for weeks. It's about time they face some consequences for their actions.
Are you kidding me, Wade? The WYATT SICKS are the consequences, and it's time the archetype paid.
Great awareness to pull out the arm drag there.
And now Gacy back into the ring.
Gacy letting his opponent know who's in charge.
Cutter! The WYATT SICKS have been going after the archetype for weeks, and now he's out for revenge.
Oh, baby, but fire back with that big right hand.
drop.
Oh, he flips that around.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Stops that offense from connecting. From behind. Uh-oh. Gacy taking him by surprise.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Backbreaker.
That'll realign your vertebrae.
Looking for a submission here. Rings of Saturn applied. Rings of Saturn applied.
Trying to get out of the submission. And does.
Kick to the body. Now looking to power up their opponent onto their shoulders.
Dominator. Summoning every last bit of power and putting it all into that attack.
Clubbing blow.
Kicks directly to the chest.
Oh man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
A chair? He's got a steel chair.
I think he really felt that one.
And that's Gacy showing us what it looks like when you truly embrace divisiveness. Using the chair with no caution at all.
There it is, the spear.
Oh, hold on, is he thinking of this?
And you could put this singles match in the books.
The archetype just told the WYATT SICKS that the hunters have become the hunted.
But what's he gonna do if he catches them?
Uncle Howdy! I'd say we can call you the WYATT 5 now, but I lost count of all you weirdos years ago. However many of you are left, Joe Gacy isn't one of them. If he wasn't knocked out cold right now, he'd tell you that I'm not afraid of your smoke, or your mirrors, or your dumb Halloween masks. You freaks are just rungs on my ladder back to the top. I don't know if you picked my name out of your stupid hat, Howdy, but that was the biggest mistake you've ever made. Next week, SmackDown, you and me. Let's finish this. I am not running from you. You should be running from me.
The passion of the archetype is at hand. Or maybe it's a crucible. What do you think?
I think I'm surprised you and the rest of your sideshow showed your faces before I expose you in front of all your fireflies tonight.
Exposed. What we see in others is what lives within ourselves. You're lured away by the siren song of Hollywood fame. But pride comes before the fall. When you fail, the truth stares back at you in the mirror.
I'm not one of your pet psychos. You can't get in my head.
You don't see it, do you? We're already there, playing with all the broken pieces.
I have a surprise for you. The only thing breaking tonight is you.
That would be a surprise, but not as big as the one coming your way. Your fate is already sealed. Soon, you'll see.
Demanding a match with Uncle Howdy is a whole lot different than actually standing across the ring from him.
The archetype looked like the dog caught in the car. Man has no idea what to do with it.
Do not underestimate the archetype. If Uncle Howdy does, all the smoke and mirrors in the world won't save him from looking up at the lights when this match is over. With a series of kicks and a big forearm to finish.
Sent flying out of the ring here. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Into the unforgiving barricade.
Oh, he had that And now thrown back into the ring. Daphne LaShawn with the count. What the?
What's going on here?
Where is Uncle Howdy?
And who is that freak referee?
It's like the archetype is looking into a carnival mirror of himself.
That's Hector Flores. That's the archetype's former partner.
Look out!
Sister Abigail.
Not again.
Daphne's back. What is happening?
Uncle Howdy with the most bizarre victory I've ever seen.
Was that even official?
I don't think that this is the last the archetype has seen of his former ally and Uncle Howdy's newest follower.
The weak, the weary, the abandoned, and the betrayed. It was you, archetype. It was you who delivered our new brother to us. Tonight, Hector Flores has been reborn. Because now he wears a new mask. The mask of a beautiful black butterfly, spreading his wings, letting his shadow fall over you. You wanted the dark. It wanted you too. Welcome home.